Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Support Minutes. I'm your host, Andre Lindy, and as you can see today, we are out in nature. It's a nice day, so why not film outside? So this week, we're going to talk on a topic that was similar to what we talked about last week. Last week, we talked about what do you do if you're the first support person in the company? This week, we're going to talk about what if you are the first official support manager in the company. Maybe that's head of support, maybe that's manager of support, but you're the first actual manager in there. So how do you go about this? Well, the first thing you have to do, even before you get the role and when you're interviewing, is you want to ask the people hiring you why are they bringing you in? I mean, why didn't they promote someone internally? Because I think one of the quickest ways to have a challenge when you step in is you have people that are going to be on your team and they have some bitterness because they think, why didn't I get that role? Why wasn't I promoted? So that's the first question to ask. I mean, what do they need? Do they need someone who has experience in managing teams? Do they need someone who has experience building teams from the ground up or putting processes in place? So that's your first challenge. Two, when you get into the actual job, go meet with the team members. I mean, you've probably already interviewed with them some. You've probably met them through the interview process, but now actually talk to the people. Find out what everyone's been doing. Has one of the people been a de facto leader? You probably want to make a quick ally of that person so they can rally the troops along with you because they're the person that's probably been holding everything together. So talk to them and find out what has been working, what hasn't been working, what processes have they been doing, what meetings have they been having. So you can take over those meetings, but then maybe also if that person has an interest in doing leadership or whatever, bring them along, mentor them, teach them. That's how you can make them part of your group. Two, then, after you got these meetings in place, you need to start to create some actual regular cadence. So you need to start meeting with the other leaders. You need to start introducing yourself. You need to find out what are their pain points. How can you help them? And then you need to start actually probably talking to the customers because if this is a small company, then you need to reach out to the customers and find out what have been their experiences so far. How's their experience with support? How's their experience with the product? So you can get, some feedback from them. What did they want to see? What has the support team done well? So you've got these other things in place. Now, what do you need to do? Well, instead of just probably doing everything by the seat of your pants, you need to start, honestly, putting processes in place in terms of, okay, here's how we're going to have our cadence with other teams. Here's how we're going to document things. Now, don't just do sweeping changes. Ask the team, do they like this? Do you think it would work for them? Get the buy-in. Honestly, one of the most important things when you're stepping into a new situation where you're the outsider is get the buy-in from the team you're there. I mean, because once you get that buy-in and once you get people on your side, I think it's going to make the job a lot easier. So now my question goes back to everyone else. What have you done as a manager who stepped into a small existing team and helped grow it from what it is to something bigger? I'd love to hear what everyone says. Remember, everyone, as I always say, smart isn't just a job, support is a mindset. Bye.